On June 15th, she got in 4 o'clock, and I asked her about it. We got into the argument that you was discussing and stuff like that. I called the police. The next day, she moved her and the kids out with the guy, which was my friend who she was out with till 4 o'clock in the morning because they sleeping together. She moved into his house with the kids.
Okay. Whose kids are these?
She have 3 kids. He have his own kids. But she moved her kids out of my house into his house.
Okay.
She's been there since. Ever since then, she have came to my house threatening me that she done poisoned my food, that she done did this, that she done did that. She tell me that she's gonna bring her exes into my house and have sex with them in front of while I'm watching, and take my cars and let her ex drive my cars. It's been hell from June 15th till now. She had her daughter tell her therapist in a summer program that I hit her, and the therapist found that to be untrue. So now I get the restraining order out on her, all right? An hour later from them serving her the restraining order, she comes bamming on my window. She said, you's a dead. She went out there and keyed my new lease car. She have been violating this restraining order since she got it. I got 6 police reports since the restraining order. She's calling people. She's sending messages. Even this morning, when we was on the 23rd floor, the bailiff would tell you, she came touching me. She came talking to me. She came telling me, I'm gonna get your phone number. Everybody else have your phone number. I had to get a new phone number, okay? She got me on Facebook butt naked. She got my social security number on Facebook. She's threatening me every day, sending messages. Okay, all I ever tried to do was help her and her kids, and even her mom live in my house. I've been nothing but good to this girl here. She's an evil, treacherous, bitch. I don't deserve this. I'm a disabled veteran. I got health problems. I haven't slept since June 15th. Because every night I got the fear whether she's gonna come bam her. She don't care about no cop or judge. She done violated the restraining order over and over and over. It means nothing to her. Even as recently as this morning, she touching me. While I'm sitting there, she touching me.
Excuse me for a moment. Don't interrupt. It is her chance. You'll get your chance after, okay? Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
So another day after the restraining order, she only could come with the officer to get her clothes. So she come with the officer to get her clothes. She tell her daughter to tell the police that I sexually her daughter, and I never touched her daughter. She's an unfit mother. She stopped working May 20th to dance half naked for a man. I done had to get my locks changed. I had to get my windows fixed. Okay, she's driving my car. She's
driving your car now?
She's driving my car now. It don't have no insurance. I told her to stop driving it. She went to Georgia last week. She keep violating restraining order. She went to Georgia. I don't know how many more tickets. I done paid about $1,000 worth of tickets in my name with the car that she continues to drive, and I tell her ain't no insurance. She promised to get insurance. She ain't got it yet. I want her out of my life for good.
Got it.
Well, this kicked off really intense, and I actually believe her 100%. This sounds like absolute truth coming out of this woman's voice. And to be honest with you, I feel for her, because I think that to have someone who's just consistently violating your restraining order over and over again sounds like a living hell to me. But I thought to myself, when you have a restraining order and someone keeps violating it, how are they not arrested and put in jail after that? Because I'm pretty sure that if you have a restraining order, at some point, if they violate it, that means they go to jail. So I'm a little bit confused on why they're here. If she already has restraining orders and she has all these police reports, it just doesn't make any sense to me. So something's not adding up here. But what do you guys think? Because we're going to hear from the other lady here, and we might get a different perspective on this story. But do you think that there's more going on? What do you think is going on?
Let's hear from you.
Everything that she's saying, that's not true. I was home. I fell asleep when I got home that night. I was woken up by 3 police officers waking me up to escort me out the house. Everything that she's saying is not true. I did not post no naked picture of my wife on Facebook. Then my psychiatrist called me. She called my psychiatrist, told my psychiatrist a whole bunch of lies, okay? This restraining order came in. I did not touch her. I did not put my hands on her. I came to the car to speak to her. I did not touch her. She opened the car door. She kicked me in my stomach and pushed my daughter on the floor. That's what happened.
Okay. Do you have the Facebook post?
No, I don't have it. My friends called me. They say they begged her to get my social security number off of Facebook. She even told the cops that she told the cops
Your
that
Honor,
she posted.
I did not.
I can't hear from both of you.
She told the cops that she posted naked pictures of me on Facebook.
No, I
they-
did not.
Can I finish without her interrupting? Because I never interrupted when she talked.
You can.
Okay. She said in front of the cop, that's why I posted naked pictures of you on Facebook, and the cops say that's why you're going to jail. Now, all my friends have told me they begged her to get them naked pictures, but more important, I can take the naked pictures. I can take the cheating if you come and you apologize. But you putting my social security number on Facebook, right here. She got credit cards with me and her name. She know all my information, Judge, because I gave her my credit card, let her pay all the bills. She got all the pens. She got all the, I had to change my username at my.
She is a liar.
Okay, I'm not going to tell you again. You can't interrupt, okay? Go ahead.
I had to change my username, my password at the bank. Oh, I went and I paid my light bill. 2 days later, she turned my lights off.
So here's the first mistake. You have somebody who has some pretty shady behavior and you hand them over your PINs, your credit card information, your social security number. It just seems insane to me that you would even do that with someone who you're just dating. Now, if you were married, okay, like, I guess, I don't know. But for some reason, in this situation, she's paying all the bills, handling all the things with your money, your credit cards, and all that. And to be honest with you, I think it's shady for somebody to utilize that in their own, good and in their own favor. But in this situation, I feel like you should not be giving your credit cards over to somebody that you don't really trust. And of course, I'm sure she sort of had a little bit of trust at first with this lady, and it seemed to be a good idea. But I'm telling you right now, I think it was a big mistake that she did that. And I don't know what the judge is thinking right now. She seems to be a little bit unsure how to navigate this restraining order right now. But I want to know what you guys think. Do you think that this restraining order is going to be granted? Because I feel like it's going to be.
Let me see what you want to show me there. What do you have?
But here's all the reports, though.
Okay, I'll look at the reports.
Yes, ma'am.
You have a chance to look at those first, ma'am, and see if you object to me looking at them.
Yes, I object to you looking at them because they're not true.
Okay, that's not a legal objection.
These are reports way from 2018. This is nothing recent.
Okay, I'm going to stop. I'm going to take a look at them. I'm going to have them introduced over the objection. How did you two meet?
We met in a Narcotics Anonymous meeting. We're both recovering addicts. She has 19 years clean and I have 10 years. Both of our drug of choice was
That's the only thing she said in the courtroom that's been true, Your Honor. I just need to let you know that's the only thing that's been true.
So I see a bunch of police reports. Police have been frequent flyers at your home, huh?
Right, but not with me putting my hands on her, ma'am. When we get into an argument, Your Honor, she picks up the phone and calls the police. We can't have a civilized disagreement without her picking up the phone and calling the police. That's what she does. Like, I'm a bad, horrible person. I'm the only one that's there for her. When she has diabetes, she has high blood pressure, she has an ulcer on her foot, she's blind in her right eye. I'm the one that takes care of her, me, nobody else. She doesn't have nobody in Miami to take care of her like I do. I make sure she okay. I go to her appointments with her. And before she started paying the bills, Your Honor, I was paying all the bills in the house. I left my job May 20th. Before I left my job, I was paying all the bills in that house. She wasn't paying nothing. And I made sure the lights didn't go off. So why would I call FP&L to get the lights cut off? This is what happens when she listens to people outside of our marriage, her so-called people she called friends. But none of your friends is there for you. None of your friends gonna do what I do for you.
Okay, I've looked at all the police reports. So are you two gonna get divorced?
She's the one that says she wanted divorce. I'm willing to work on my marriage. She listens to everybody except for her wife. This is why we're going through what we're going through. I have nowhere to go with my kids, Your Honor. I reside there. I was removed from the police. I do not want to hurt my wife. I love my wife.
Got it. What's your take on this relationship?
Over. And I want to just say one thing, Judge. All the times that I called the cops, that's because she was this close up in my face. Okay? She would come in my room while I'm sleeping, minding my own business. Okay? Do you still love me? Do you want to get a divorce? If I don't answer right, if I don't answer what she want to hear is a problem. If I be quiet, it's a problem. Okay, this is why I call the cops. I don't want to. I suffer with PTSD. I'm military. I don't want to hurt her, but she think that I'm scared of her. I got too much to lose. She got nothing to lose. I don't want to hurt her. I don't want no physical altercation. The other thing, she's going to my VA appointments. I haven't been to my appointments since June 15 because the restraining order say to stay away. She's going to my appointments, waiting on me when the restraining order tell her to stay away. These are my health issues that I have to address, that I've been going to.
Got it. What about that?
No, the last time I went to the appointment with her last appointment was her foot appointment. The ulcer on the bottom of her foot, I was there with her.
You went together?
We went together. We went in the same car. She couldn't drive because it was raining because she's blind in her right eye.
Okay. What about that? Did you go together?
I'm not talking about my scheduled appointment where I went. My friends who work at the VA told me your wife was here. Your wife was here at the VA going up in the department telling the people her and the kids no longer stay with me to take the $100 extra that they give me for my VA disability check to take her off. She's been staying with this guy since June 15th. She has a place to stay. She's been staying with him, the same one she cheated on me with.
Your Honor, she has no proof of that. I am not doing nothing with nobody. She cannot prove that I'm cheating on her. The last person I had sex with was with her. That was March 23rd.
We're going to take a break. I'm going to talk to the bailiff to see if the bailiff witnessed you touching her. You're saying that?
I did not touch her. I did not touch her.
We're going to hear from the bailiff. There was testimony that there may have been contact by the respondent in one of our cases with a petitioner on your floor earlier today. Did you witness that, officer?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, could you please tell me what you witnessed?
Well, I was outside, and another bailiff brought attention to the fact that one of the parties was being a little bit vocal. He called me over, and I inquired what the issue was. And then I realized that both of them were on the same case, and that the respondent was talking to the petitioner, who was sitting down. And the petitioner told me that she had touched her. I didn't see that. The other bailiff apparently didn't see that. She was talking to her within 2 or 3 feet. I did instruct them afterwards, Judge, and she complied by separating herself.
Thank you. Anything else you want to add, ma'am?
There's just no way to work this out because I stay in fear of my life 24/7, and that's not fair to me. As she brought to your attention, I have a lot of health problems, and I just had a procedure done on my eye at the VA where I done lost my eye, and this been taking a real hard toll on me. She mentioned that she's a beneficiary or whatever to all that is changed now. She's no longer none of that kind of stuff. She's no beneficiary, she's nothing. She wishes me death. And I thought in the beginning that she loved me, but all she loved was what I can do for her and for her kids. She stated that she has helped me pay bills, she has helped me pay bills, but I've never been broke. I've never not added nothing to the house because you can't have a house and pay car insurance and don't have no money. So
I understand.
she has contributed gracefully when she was working. Okay, so I'm not going to take none of that from her. But physical contact, she continues to do that. She wants to hurt me. She wants me to touch her so she can have another reason to really hurt me. As I had filed a restraining order last year, she kicked me 10 times in my head and pulled a knife on me. If it wasn't for her mama, we wouldn't be here right now. I would be dead. If it wasn't for her mama getting in the middle. Yes, I was told not to bring her back in, to stay away from her. She's a danger. But because of the kids and my love for the kids and wanting them to have a stable environment and to nurture and love and teach these and educate these kids, I accepted the whole package back. I can't do that now.
Got it.
Okay, so you're saying that you don't know
No, you're
her.
not speaking to her.
Oh, okay.
You're speaking to me.
Okay, all I'm asking, Your Honor, I have nowhere to go with my kid.
That's not the criteria that I look at as to whether you have a place to go. I look at the criteria as to whether she's in reasonable fear from you. Okay?
I have not did anything to hurt her.
Okay, well, let me explain to you. I'm entering an order against you. You're not to have any contact with her. You're not to call her, write her, or be within 500 feet of her. No contact means direct or indirect contact. That means you can't post things about her. That means no naked photos, no social security numbers, nothing. You need to leave her alone. Part of this order is I'm going to allow you to go to the home with the police to get the rest of your personal belongings. You have to go with the police. You cannot go by yourself. I'm also sending you to a batterer's intervention program. You'll have 24 hours to enroll in the program and 1 opportunity to complete it successfully. It may include mental health evaluation and treatment if necessary, and substance abuse evaluation and treatment if necessary. You'll be back to report in front of the court in 30 days to make sure that you're complying with all the terms of this order. If there is a violation of this order, you need to call the police. If you violate the order by any of the ways I've told you, you will be subject to arrest. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Okay. Do you have any questions about this order?
When I go to the house, I get the rest of my stuff that's there.
Yes, with the police only. You understand?
Can I get my TV that I have there? I have a TV there.
Is that her
I
TV?
have 2 TVs there.
No,
and
Judge.
I need my TVs.
She broke my 32-inch TV on the 18th of June.
Okay,
I
let's
did
stop.
not.
Time
I
out.
did
Time out. So, this is a restraining order. I know you 2 ladies are married and you're going to get a divorce.
Yes.
In the divorce, all of your property will be distributed by
She don't
that
have
judge.
none.
So,
When is she going to do the divorce?
you can do the divorce. I'm going to give you paperwork, so if
Thank
you
you.
need to get that divorce
Thank
done
you.
right away, or
Thank
you
you.
need to get the divorce done right away.
She can get it done right
either
away.
of
No,
you.
she's going to get it done. I'm not getting it
I
done.
don't care if either of you get it done. It's your life. You're going to walk out of here and you're going to need things
Okay,
done,
she's
like
gonna
your
do it.
property. I don't know who's going to do it.
Okay.
I just know I'm not doing it.
Okay.
Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
So either of you can do it. We're going to give you the paperwork.
Yes.
And if you don't do it, then your personal property doesn't get decided. That's what divorce court's for married
Okay.
couples, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
So we're going to give you a copy of your paperwork. You're free to leave now, and we'll bring it out to you. Do you have any questions?
She's gonna violate the
Then
restraining order.
you need to
She's
call
gonna do
the
it.
police. You
I
understand?
have done that before.
Well,
That's
now
why I
you've
have
got a
all these reports right here.
Now you have a permanent order, and you'll need to call the police.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Well, now that this is over, I agree with the judgment. I do think that there was some foul play between the 2 of them, and I do believe it was leaning on one side over the other. And I do think that these 2 ladies probably shouldn't be together because it's just not working out between the 2 of them. And when she mentioned that she had kicked them out originally and then brought them back again because she wanted the kids, she cared for the kids, and she wanted them to have a stable environment. But if you are going at it with each other in front of the kids, is that necessarily a stable environment? I don't think it is. Now, obviously, being homeless is not a very good place for kids, and it's not a very good idea to put your kids through that. But it's not necessarily her responsibility. She didn't adopt them, so they're not her responsibility. So in that case, I do think that this order is the right thing to do. But I feel as though that there's still more information about this that we're missing. I don't think that there is enough to warrant the fact that she just was being violent towards her for no reason. I feel like there's more foul play going on here between the 2 of them, and maybe the other lady might have actually done some things as well. That's just my take on it, guys. But I want to know what you guys think, and maybe you can give me some new information that I didn't hear or see, or I don't have a perspective that maybe someone else has, and that's why I like these conversations, because it helps people who watch something, they hear it, they have different upbringings, worldviews, things like that, and then they gather that information, and then they suddenly hear something completely different than someone else does. But we need each other to share this information so that we can come to better conclusions rather than echo chambers that keep us in these weird cycles where we don't actually know what we're talking about. So please tell me in the comments down below your thoughts. I would love to hear them. I would love to learn about the situation if you guys have any insights on this. So leave your comments down below.